The city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return of the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air with Smith. His first pass falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, KT pass rush, for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
And oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap to Smith. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Slot receiver headed left. 1st down, Smith to throw. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Solid 4-yard gain there. And now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 44 here on 2nd down. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Walker on 1st down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Smith. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Here we go, hey. Tuesday.
Here's Smith. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Metcalf there to bring it in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. And again, it's Smith. He's got it.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Motioning left is their running back. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Has a man. It's Brown. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles need only one to take the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
There we go.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Headed out right. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith to the air now. Varner's got it. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, come. Hey, Tona. Throw ball, throw ball. Hey, trio left.
From the 27. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. This one finds Goddard. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles, with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing here, Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. They run it with Saquon Barkley. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3. Fits it through the middle. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a clip. Here we go. Hey.
Pressure comes. Smith into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
There we go, throw it.
Shotgun snap to Smith. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First down throwing for Hurts. And that falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it's going to be second down.
Great, set,
Barkley trying this up the gut. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Great, set.
Hurts now from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
That's right.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now.
Set. Hey, Silver.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. '63, 73. Low silver, ready? No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. Free inside the 30. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. First and 10. From the gun, Smith. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Smith to throw. It's caught Metcalf. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's caught, Varner. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. And off to Walker from the gun. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Running back sent in motion. From the 30 on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Tyler Lockett. And now they need to get 4 on third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
16 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Hey, here we go, Sunday. Right.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Working quickly here. Walker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They want to run it across. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Silver, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 34. Escapes the pocket. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make...
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Great, set. Hey, easy, 63, back. Back. Carl Leviani. Don't touch.
He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
No touch that. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Slot man motioned over. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.
This is a time with the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field. It starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this one does not go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
No touch that. No touch.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Great, set. Parla vieni! Hey!
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles up by 8. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
No time set! Hey, 73, 73! No time.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks cut it to just 2 late in the game. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they...
And he's in for the 2-point conversion, and near the tail end of this game, ho-ho, we are all tied up. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. Parla vieni! 63. No time.
Here he is to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's good for an Eagles.
Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 31-yard
To throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Seahawks take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
They'll take over first.
Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Middle. Here we go. Hey, a little alert.
Now to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. An entire stadium of pressure now on Jason Myers. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. This is off the left upright, and in! It's good! So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it.
Hey, yo, fresh out the... Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo, PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water. Big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole tape, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, his head hot back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean?